listeners and your fans and followers, feel free to post it there. We'll carry it over to our other music sites and help you share the word.
Great. I will.
Fantastic. Again, Jay Elle, thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. His new album, Ride the Wave, is out right now. His name is spelled Jayelle. The website is jlsongs.com. Not to be confused with the young lady out of Brooklyn, New York, okay? Totally different person. Don't go there, all right? Thank you so much, Jay Elle. Here he is now with Tequila Kiss.
You're on the end, top of the world, hot cover girl, star of the show. I live in dreamland while you're blazing the trails, swimming with sharks, jumping off cliffs. I'm waiting for the day when we get to meet. I dare to ask you out and you say to the sweet. I'm meaning for the kiss and it's just pure bliss. I finally get to taste all the song, all the songs set on your lips. From your tequila kiss, tequila kiss, we can meet na 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 na. You don't know I exist, one of the many, following you, whatever you do. I live in dreamland while you kiss the beast, the vampires on my TV screen. I'm waiting for the day when we get to meet. I dare to ask you out and you say too sweet. I'm leaning for the kiss and it's just pure bliss. Finally get to taste all the songs, all the songs set on your lips. From your tequila kiss, tequila kiss, we gon' meet na 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 na. Always laughing so hard and just smile. Your calling God. Your life's an open book, and with this in my lips, I'm waiting for the treat with a funny look. Where are we gonna play today? We're too young, the clock's going on the way. I live in dreamland while you're blazing the trails, swimming with sharks, jumping off cliffs. I'm waiting for the day when we get to meet. I dare to ask you out and you say too sweet. I'm leaning for the kiss and it's just pure bliss. Finally get to taste all the songs set on your lips. From your tequila kiss, tequila kiss, we can meet na 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 na
Jay Elle and Tequila Kiss and John Bon Jovial. I think you might have knocked on a new door for him with that very excellent correlation between his music, Miss Mess especially, and also Tequila Kiss, and its sound for children's music. You may have opened the door for him. They might possibly go into doing some children's music, because you're absolutely correct. Like I said, we're probably going to get some hate mail from that purple character, but hey, we can live with that. It won't be the first time. As a matter of fact, I'll tell everybody. Email David at TheDavidBowers.com, and we'll be happy to read your email and erase it. No, we do. We read every bit of email we get, and we appreciate it. We want to hear from you, because we want to know what you want to hear, what you like and don't like. And that includes what you like and don't like about the show, because hey, it's for you. Not for you, you wouldn't be here. What do you say, John Bon Jovial?
Well, and I appreciate the accolade. That's very nice. But I've known about Rafi for years because when my kids were little, we got them into music at a very early age. Not only children's music, but also the kind of music that Jan and I like to listen to. We're both dinosaurs, and so we had the kids. We made sure that they grew up on the likes of Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra and Nat King Cole, but also the Grateful Dead and Deep Purple and things of this nature, so they could take that base and formulate their own opinions. And Rafi came along, and we got to see him in concert one time, and the guy was just absolutely phenomenal. I could not believe how talented this guy is. And it wasn't only for kids. The adult overtones of the music, and I don't mean in a dirty way, but just in a mature way, mixed so well with the empathy of the mind of a child. And so musically, he would get these kids to listen to good, righteous messages of morality and be good to your family. Your family will be good to you and your friends, and basically, which is what it was all about. But he put it to music and does it in such an excellent way. And seriously, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not familiar with him, it's Raffi. Look him up on YouTube. He's all over the place, and I think you'll like his music. And I think that Jay Elle really has hit upon something with the arrangement, not only for Tequila Kiss, but for Miss Mess. Mm-hmm. And these are the only two songs that I've heard off the album so far. And if the rest of the record is anything like this, then he's got himself a hit on his hands.
You're absolutely right, and I thank you for bringing that up. And I also had to laugh when he referred to the message of Miss Mess and how it related to him. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I can relate to that too. With 5 daughters, there's one that I could definitely label Miss Mess. And believe me, I'm not going to tell you which one. Speaking of daughters and young ladies, we have a beautiful young lady standing by just waiting for a chance to come in here and tell us about her music. And we're going to bring her right in here now, because if I don't, she's going to drive me to drink. Here's Ashley Wineland.
Was a little bit uncertain, it remains to be seen. How this predicament arose between you and me. Now I've tried to be patient and take it all in stride, but there's just one thing that's been on my mind. Now I don't find solace in makers or jacks, but you can drive me to drink with an attitude.
Yeah, Dive Me to Drink. Ashley Wineland, come on in here. It's your turn on the stage. Have a seat on the sofa and tell us all about you. What's going on, Ashley?
Oh, my goodness. Well, again, thank you so much for having me back. It's good to be here. It has been a very busy whirlwind kind of last couple months. I just came off of the road, so this is actually a nice little in-between lull that I have before we go back out on the road in October.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
But just been enjoying showcasing this new original music that I've been writing. Drive Me to Drink is one of the songs that we've been able to play now at shows, and just being able to reconnect with everybody in person again and stuff has just been such a blessing, and that's really what I've been focusing on and doing for the last couple months.
Fantastic, and I want to tell you how much I love Drive Me to Drink. I listened to that, and at first, a little bit of a throwback to, classic country, and I'm listening, and I say, wait a minute, I'm getting a feeling of some light jazz in there, and then the next thing I know, I'm getting waves of Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys, and Western swing. You've really got a great sound there. It's a great number, and I know John is sitting there shaking his head. I know he agrees with me, don't you, John?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's foot stomping music. I love it.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. No, I worked with so many incredible musicians on this particular track and all the new tracks that are going to be on my upcoming album. But this particular track was a lot of fun. I knew I wanted it to have a very, traditional country swing, almost borderline like you would hear it in a spaghetti western kind of film sound to it. And so when we were sitting down to track everything, that's kind of the image that I gave all my musicians, and they just delivered with everything I could have wanted from it. We didn't have to do many takes to get everything that you hear now.
Well, that's really interesting. And I was sitting here thinking, I don't know, John will tell you, John knows I'm not a party guy. I don't go out and do things like that. But do they still have jukeboxes in these dance halls and bar rooms?
Some of them do. Yeah.
Well, that's one that I could see being on the jukebox for a long time and getting a lot of plays, because it's just that kind of an infectious song, and it's going to appeal to classic country, to modern country, and also your swing, and to a degree, depending on the person's taste, it could also appeal to jazz, because there is a slight jazz feel in there too. So I was really impressed with the song, and besides that, it's a kick butt song. I mean, besides all the technical descriptions, it just does the job. I love it, and if I don't stop, he's going to drive me to drink too.
Well, thank you. Again, as with all songs, it was definitely a labor of love, and it's just nice to be able to share it out in the world. It was also really fun filming the music video for this particular song. We truly embraced the country swing dance feel it has to it. So dancing is featured all throughout the music video, and we had a lot of fun working with the cast and stuff to kind of make a very fun yet, interesting story for the video.
Tell everybody the name of the new album.
So the upcoming album is going to be called I'm Gonna Write, which is also the name of one of the singles that I have released since. We dropped I'm Gonna Write as a single back in February, but the album is to be announced as far as release dates go. So for those of y'all who are chomping at the bit and stuff, just make sure to follow me on my social medias, or of course my website, ashleywineland.com, always has all the updates with everything that's going on too.
I'm glad you mentioned that. I was going to tell everyone it's ashleywineland.com. You can find her, and she's right. She is all over the internet. You'll have no trouble finding her. If you can't find her link, just go Google Ashley Wineland, and you're going to find her real quick. And we're going to play I'm Gonna Ride in just a few minutes here. But you've got the new album, and you obviated the need for me to ask you when it's going to be released, to be announced. But we can stay in touch with you, and hopefully you will stay in